I wanted to find out what the worst album cover of all time is. So I asked the Discord to make suggestions, and I also went on a little bit of a rabbit hunt myself to try and find the worst album cover of all time. So I've got a big group of examples ready to go in a little bit of a tier list. So we've got 5 tiers right now. Absolute masterpiece is okay, kind of mid, kind of bad. I don't want to listen to this ever based on the album art alone. You can see some of these right now. This is the first one we got on the list. Oh wait, I thought the album so the album cover is just the one inside. I thought the album cover was supposed to replicate Spotify. It's just an awful drawing supposed to replicate, I suppose, Gus Fring or Two-Face. But this art style is so bad, the way it's shaded. I don't understand, like, rappers when they first start making music, they just get the most heinous album covers done. I really don't understand. I don't think this is very good at all. What are we thinking, chat, about this one? What are we thinking about this? NFT shading. At least it's not Simpsons redraw. That's true. The mobile game art comment. Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't make me not want to ever listen to it. I probably would not listen to it based on the cover. But it's not like I'm not disgusted by it, you know? So I think kind of bad, because it gets worse, chat. It gets a lot fucking worse. And Exhibit A. There's a lot of sexual stuff that's going to go on in this tier list, chat. Because I don't know why the horny and awful in terms of art just goes together perfectly. This is tough. I don't know if I like this. I don't like the facial expressions of these individuals. I don't want to like zoom into like a batty, but like I don't like the way he's looking at it. I don't like the way I don't like the way they're looking at it. They're not focused, chat. They're not focused on the task at hand. This guy's looking in a different direction. This guy's looking in a different direction. This guy's looking in they're not focused on the task at hand. They're just not. But I suppose, to be fair, there's some absolute stinkers in here. This is not as bad as the other one. I would potentially give it a try based on this. So we'll put it in. I mean, chat seems to like it. I bet she got a flap piercing. Every time you come in this chat, I'm so close to banning you. Every single time. It's just kind of mid. It's just kind of mid. Some of these are like, there's nothing too like special about it. Like, for example, this one. I don't know half these songs, by the way. I don't know half these albums. I have not listened to the vast majority of these, and I do not want to. This is just like, but right here, this is just, I don't know. It kind of goes a little bit hard. I think if it had like a little bit more depth, from a graphical design perspective, if it had more depth in between each of the layers, I think it could be pretty good. I don't know what a bacab is. Shit looks like Fallout New Vegas. Yeah, it's kind of mid. Mobile game cover. Yeah, I think this is mid. Mid. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like this personally because I like this kind of graphic design. And there are other album covers on the list where I really kind of enjoy the way in which it's designed. Like, I think that this style of graphic design is better than like what we commonly see nowadays with all like the glittery, like shimmery stuff. This is what will happen to our beautiful country if Biden wins the election. We'll put it in kind of mid. This one is an absolute classic. You can tell the backstory behind this one. These fellas they just made an album. I don't know who Edema is. I should probably do a little bit of backstory onto who these artists are. Okay, so this is a pretty known band, it seems, unless peak alert. I don't know. Am I a poser for not knowing who these people are? It goes pretty hard, I can't lie. Take this might go this. Yeah, I agree, chat. I agree. And speaking, whilst we're on the topic of complete and utter masterpieces, I think you know what's next. Oh my days. I don't think there is a cover that will make me want to listen to an album more than this. This is fantastic. We got the goat doctor. We got the goat pregnant mother birthing Kevo Money down here. We don't know the source of the hands here. It could be another goat. I'd like to think it's another goat. The chain, the composition, the subject matter. This is one of the best album covers on the list, chat. And I don't care what any of you say. I've just realized what's fucking next. Oh my god, I've just realized what's next. I don't want to have to do it to you. I really don't want to have to do it to you. I don't want to have to do it to you. I don't want to have to. No. I'm gonna let this image sink into your irises for a little bit, chat. I'm just gonna stay silent and let you kind of like just let this sink in. This is not me, no. I'm not doing the pose. The author's barely disguised fetish. This is actually horrendous. It's making me feel ill even looking at it. So there is only one place that it can go. I would never listen to that based on that. If you donate me $20, I'll recreate it, chat. We got This one, I didn't understand as much. It was in the Discord. Pretty hard album cover, in my opinion. Needs to lotion those puppies looking dehydrated. I think this is really cool. I love, like, the kind of character, the photo mashed kind of robot, the graphics in the back. It's something that, like, I would probably enjoy creating in Photoshop. I genuinely think this is a good album cover. I genuinely think this is good. The only thing I would change from a graphic design perspective is the font at the top. I think with album covers, chat, yes or no, I prefer the art when it doesn't have, like, any sort of label on it, like any sort of text. It's only in specific places is the text good. This is funny bad. I kind of dig it. I think this is genuinely a good cover. I think this is cool. The only thing I would say is changing the font or just removing the font altogether. So, I don't think it's a masterpiece, though. In the same way that Baby Goat and the other one are, I don't think it's a masterpiece. So we'll put it in, it's okay. Some of these are just, like, random kind of, what I'd assume are, like, deathcore album covers or, like, metalcore album covers. Yeah, this is... Yep. Yep. This is bad. This is what my wife looked like when I was on PCP. I don't think this is... I don't know. It's pretty bad. But you just can't, it's not bad in any way that's kind of humorous, because I just don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know what I'm looking at. I think this is obviously binoculars, some sort of space helmet, 2 hands, and 2 faces that I think are supposed to morph into one. It's not awful, no, but I just don't know what I'm looking at. It doesn't connote to me anything. This cover looks like if Imagine Dragons did metal. It doesn't connote to me a single thing at all, so I'm going to put it in kind of bad. It's just nothing, you know? Oh, God, there are titties. Fuck, chat. We can't show that one. Moving swiftly on. I just realized there are titties. There are titties in that one. There were titties in that one. This is a classic. I genuinely really like this one. I don't think it's that bad. It's just like a kind of ignorant style. Like this, there would be a tattoo artist with 500,000 Instagram followers doing this design as a tattoo and charging you like 500 quid for it nowadays. You don't like it? I like this one. But it's not a masterpiece. So it's going in, it's okay. Again, not much to say. It's bad, but it's not that bad. We're just going to move on with that. It's kind of bad, but it's not that bad. We kind of want to stick to the humorous ones here, chat. You guys have got a low attention span. You're my viewers, after all. The funniest thing about this one is imagine the conversation that the boomers who came up with this idea had around the bar when they were trying to think of their album cover. I don't think it... I just don't know. It's too either boomer or millennial coded. I don't know, chat. You're going to disagree with me, but I'm putting it in kind of mid. Coolio, thank you for your years of content. No worries at all. Aren't like rappers traditionally supposed to be tough? What is tough about this? Like, we could say ironically this goes hard as fuck because it does. But what actually went through the head? Boss baby. What are we thinking? What are we thinking, chat, about this one? Because obviously this is one of the best pieces of art I've ever seen in my life. But the question I have is like, why the did this rapper choose to make himself the boss baby for an album cover? There's no way he's like irony pilled in the same way we are. There's no way. Baby Goat is already there. But it is incredible. It is incredible. So it's gonna have to go in. It's gonna have to go in A2. This also goes silly hard. I think there's space in graphic design for this kind of stuff, chat. I think this is really good. It kind of reminds me of a bionicle, except it's got like kind of wires. And I think those are wheels. Again, like it's an album cover that would be saved if there was a little bit more depth between each of the elements. Is it a masterpiece? I don't think we can say it's a masterpiece. No. This one is pretty stinky, I agree. This is pretty bad. I don't understand how you can it looks like a Flash game, exactly. I don't understand how you can look at these things as like a band. It's like, okay, we've poured our heart and soul into a project or an album. Or maybe we haven't, regardless, there's been work put in. We have money to get an album cover. And they do this. It's just like, there's so little detail. I don't know. I'm just going to put it in kind of bad. This next one, I don't even understand why it's on the list. I think this is a really cool album cover. It's not the only Cattle to Cap album cover on this list, though. People don't give a damn about visual art. They have no sense or feel or how to be critical about it. And then this happens. I don't agree. I think a lot of people have an idea about visual art so they can understand what looks good and what looks bad. They just don't understand what goes into it. This is really good. Yeah, this is incredible. I like this album cover. The Tesseract. I like it. It's not a masterpiece. I should have put we're going to change this one to it's good. This one gets a lot of shit, but this is actually so ridiculously iconic. Some people want their stuff to look like shit. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, S tier, masterpiece, Kino, classic. Yeah. And there is room for masterpieces in bad album art. The one big black album cover. Oh, it does a little bit, except it's not a girl getting railed. I should have put that one on the list, but that one is iconic. Oh, God. It's pretty bad. I don't know if you... Pyrocynical commission. Oh, good lord. Pyrocynical, I would. She built like a Thanksgiving turkey. Artist's poorly disguised fetish. She fine though. Pyrocynical. Gyat. Pyrocynical. Pyrocynical. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know about that one. People compare me to Pyrocynical, but I am unfortunately not Pyrocynical. That is pretty bad. That is pretty awful. I wouldn't hit. No, I don't think I would hit Lane. I don't know. I don't think I could get that down bad to hit. But again, yeah, I never know what situation I may be in the future, you know. It's hard to say, isn't it, chat? This is pretty good. It's not Trent Reznor, it's Corey Feldman. You know when like film directors will like direct a film about like Arnold Schwarzenegger or something, and they're like that's me. He put himself in his dream scenario, basically being saved by two like Aryan snow bunny angels. He's a man of the people, chat. It's kind of mid. The story behind this one is what I want to know, because I assume they just went into a field. They were like, we need to take an album cover. Maybe they took some serious pictures for the album cover, and then they just found a cow and decided to just actually use this one. But it's so grainy. I mean, it's bad quality. It's a bad quality picture, but F tier. What have you got against this cow? S tier, awesome black metal cow. It's such a nothing. Yeah, Humanor prequel cover. Humanor is coming up. I don't know. What do we think about this one, chat? This shit pissing me off. Cow W. It's a very like mixed feelings. Some people are very annoyed by cows, it seems. It's the city dwellers, that's true. It's the city dwellers. Alright, it's mid, I suppose. It's mid, I suppose. It's kind of mid. So with this next one, it's a Bowie album. So that you got to take that into account. This isn't just some random fucker. This is a Bowie album cover. This is really bad. I said F because I thought he was fisting the cow. No, he's just giving the cow a pat on the back. And cows like that. I don't know if you've ever walked up to a cow, but they really like getting scratched on the back. It'd be good if it wasn't Bowie. It doesn't fit Bowie's vibe. He's not sipping on enough adrenochrome, obviously. Movie star Planet F, atrocious. But I don't think it would stop me from listening to the cover. Because, again, it's still Bowie. It's not bad enough to take away from the fact that it's Bowie. See, these ones are like some of the worst because you can tell how serious the artist was when they had this commission. They were so deadly serious about what they wanted to portray when they got this commissioned. Like, it's so fucking... Oh my days. This is me. This is literally me. When my muscles start atrophying, I lose my fucking mind. I shave my head and I finish stretch my ears. I don't like it at all. I don't like this, chat. Okay? I don't like this. I would not listen to this based on the album cover. That might seem like an overreaction, but I don't like it. Something about that really rubs me the wrong way. Graphic design is my passion kind of cover. This album cover has always kind of confused me. And the thing is, absolutely fine. It's iconic, the angle of the woman, but the dogs in the bottom right corner. The dogs in the bottom right corner, just they don't need to be there. And there are a few little toes. Whose toes are those creeping behind? I know it's a classic, chat, but we have to look at this from just the design perspective. I know it's iconic and I know it's a classic. Just take a whiff, Coolio. Stop complaining. It's not a masterpiece. Eye tracker. I'm just staring at the dogs. I promise you. See, if you're going to have dogs in your album cover, you either go all the way. You can't just tease the dogs. This is a Drake album cover, chat, if you're not aware. One of the biggest artists in the world with some of the most label backing out of any artist in the world used this as an album cover to an album that was going to be listened to by millions within the first, 24 hours. First of all, Drake is in, his 40s. Have a wife and kids and start a family. I swear to fuck. I can't slam my desk because I'll get in trouble. Drake needs to stop flying on private jets and fucking 16-year-olds. And considering what came out about him later in the Kendrick beef, this doesn't look good. This doesn't look good at all. I don't ever want to listen to that. Have you ever seen something more, insanely hard in your life, chat? Have you ever seen something go this hard? Let's stop debating Drake's family life. I don't give a fuck about that little goblin son he has. There are some Americans here. You can at least have a little bit of pride in your country. The missiles are fucking crazy. It's just, I think it's just gonna have to go in mid, right? This is unironically what I used to look like. What is this? Is it supposed to be like a globe in there? It's so low quality. It's just not, no, it's not tough. And it's not bad enough for it to be interesting in any way. It's just kind of mid. Oh, this is one of my favorites. Average UK build. That's what beans on toast does. Oh, I'd actually love to have some beans on toast right now, chat. This connotes exactly what I want to listen to. Don't think this is fantastic, chat? This is insane. Extreme cold weather. Does this not look like an extremely cold place? It doesn't put the silly band members on it. It doesn't even connote what kind of genre it might be. This is a masterpiece. Oh, God, Ronnie. Ronnie, what are we going to do with you, Ronnie? This is not what drugs make you feel like. F. Just because it's Ronnie? Well, let's ignore the context, chat. That's the point. Why does everything Ronnie Radke do, like, so corny? No matter how old he is, no matter how much he ages, no matter how much he matures into his art, it's always just the corniest shit in the world. Because it's got Ronnie Radke's face on it, it's going to have to go down there, right? Like, there's nothing really else we can say about that. I was in such a daze earlier as I was collecting these album covers together, so I didn't actually really get a good look at some of these. Sometimes you do have to take into... You can take into account the name if it's on the album cover. You know? What this implies makes me feel ill, chat. I do not condone that behavior, and I'm disgusted. It's going down there. Oh, oh my God. Oh my God. Whenever I look over to the screen, he's just looking me directly in the eyes. Oh my, Unk still got it. Unk still got it. Battle of the barbecue right here. Battle of the cookout. Unk supremacy. This is what every Unk feels like inside. This is tough. This is the best thing I've ever seen. This is the best on the list. That's going number one. Again, this is just kind of like one note. It's bad, but it's like, it's fine. This is just mid. Chat, this is just mid. S for this? Really? S for this? You guys like this? Give me your reasoning. You guys like this a lot. What's so good about this? Mid. Savage Disease. It's okay. Whatever. Based on chat, we'll put it in good. Based on chat, we'll put it in good. I've always loved this album cover. I think it's because it kind of reflects what I do in my own graphic design work. Although I don't use like as bright of colors, it's kind of similar. And like this style is also on social media and stuff is coming back into prominence. I don't like Cold Chamber as a band. I think they suck, but I think this is genuinely like a really good, a genuinely good cover. I think it's an actually really good cover. I'm gonna put it up there. It's bold. It catches your eye, and like, yeah, it could be a Child Predator. But what about that Korn cover with the swing? Is that not just the exact same thing? What is this mysterious creature I'm looking at? And why is it so disproportionate? Fleetwood Mac did this. Licking his lips on the cum cake. I hate this so much. What the fuck is this? The Goon cake. S-tier monkey eating Ron's cake. Monkey. Smegma. Monkey. Oh my God. This could really go either way, couldn't it? Is this a monkey? Is this a monkey? What the fuck is this? What on God's green earth is this thing that I'm looking at? I'm putting it up there. I like it. It's growing on me. This is another one that kind of reflects my style a little bit, except I think, yeah, I don't know. This is pretty damn good. Come on, chat, right? This is good shit, is it not? I like the difference in facial expressions between the three members of the band. So, like, kind of concerned. You can't really tell what this one's thinking. They just look licked, if I'm being honest with you, chat. He's carving the faces into the tree because it's a masterpiece. It's an absolute masterpiece. Actually, it can't be a masterpiece because we got a 3-album generational run coming up, chat. Oh my good. I'm bringing them all up because we're gonna have to, we're doing them as one. This is it. Actually, it's so low quality. Gucci the Grey. It's not as good as the ones we're about to show. What about this one? Gucci Mane starring as the Gooch. It's good. It's very good. But when it comes to Gucci Mane album covers, nothing tops this one. This is the best Gucci Mane album cover that has ever been created. The Gooch. The gooch. Trap story is incredible. See, I have many things that I want to say about this one. I hate it. Number one, that just isn't his real finger. So that was a prop when they took the picture. Or it's edited on, but I don't think so because of the way it kind of is pushing down on the lips. The predator becomes the prey. It's just so... This is so... I can't stand by this. I don't ever want to listen to that. I can't get behind it, chat. I can't get behind it. There's a lot of black metal fans in this stream. Immortal are legends. But I don't understand, like, why some graphic designers are just so against any form of contrast. And again, like, are they drawn or are these photographs? Or are they just, like, really, like, weirdly stretched and morphed? See, even the black metal fans in the chat are saying that this is pretty bad, so we're going to have to put it in kind of bad. What even is this? What is this? What is this? Some of these I barely looked at. I really fuck with this a lot. I fuck with this a lot. Oh my god, 3D was a mistake. This album cover is the consequences of when technology develops. This was obviously made when 3D modeling and rendering was very new. And they were just like, fuck it, let's just do it all. Let's just do literally everything. Like the baby isn't even standing on anything. That I don't even know what that thing is. That is not humanoid. I didn't even know this existed before. This was meant to be a rough draft for the final cover, but for some reason they put it on the final record. But again, I would still listen to it, so I could only really put it in kind of bad. Feast your eyes on this one. Yummy. How is that looking? Good lord, man. Oh, no. What's her at? Which one? Pyro Cynical? I genuinely, I don't think I'd ever listen to it. I really do quite like this. Font's cool, the design's cool. It's obviously like drawn by a child. But I think that's the point. Like, is it not? It kind of, you immediately look at it and be like, oh, that's kind of cool and kind of cute. Did Chris Chan draw this? You guys are cynical, chat. Why can't a nice child, innocent child have drawn this? Why does it have to be some like absolute freak? For bad album covers, it's looking quite like everything's quite equal right now, chat. And it seems like we're kind of agreeing with each other as well, which is good. Oh, did you guys hear upstairs then? That was some WWE shit that they just did. What the f? Gooner haircut. Okay, well, an insult's gonna come one day. I just got my hair out. What the fuck? What else am I gonna do? I get my hair out. All right. I'm not gonna have it still in the bun. I need to shake it out, chat. I ain't trying to thirst trap. I'm not trying to. Monkey. Don't say monkey, man. What is blood doing? I don't know what blood is doing. This is your Ring doorbell. This is my Ring doorbell after my address gets leaked. I just don't ever want to have to see this disgusting little goblin creature on my screen or on any piece of media ever. Look at him. Rancid. Titties, gyno, skinny fat, disgusting teeth. We don't have the same haircut. He's sober now though, good for him. I've showed my feet on camera before. Is this a metal tit? Is this some kind of alternate dimension tank? It doesn't look like a tit. Not any tit that I've seen. I don't think I've seen too many, but I don't know if you count each individual or like a pair as one. Regardless, it doesn't look like either. It looks kind of bad. It is bad. This is bad. No, I think this is pretty bad. I think this is just pretty bad. This is pretty bad. Oh, this next one is genuinely like one of my favorite album covers of all time. It's the alternate cover for Mr. Thug Isolation. So for some reason, the original cover's seen as like really good by like every journalist that I've read articles of. But the alternative cover, this one, is seen as complete dog shit. This is a awesome album cover. And it's an amazing album. Amazing artist. Little Ugly Mane is a gem. It's great. Classic album. Why are we on like the bestiality shit today? I don't like it. 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 Oh, good gosh, chat. Good dude. This is a sight to behold. This is so good. This is great. I suppose this is probably the most like iconic bad album cover on the list because it's just like why would Pantera just like decide to do this? I don't understand what it was like in this era. This art style in this era is so weird because the background is actually pretty cool. I like the way the background is drawn. I think this art style works for landscapes and backgrounds. But like, and even bodies, it kind of works. But like the proportions are all off. The face is just actually like a mess. And it just ends up looking goofy. It doesn't portray what it's supposed to portray, like, at all. So I don't know. I genuinely have never listened to it because of the album cover. Like, the only time I've ever heard stuff from it was on stream, and it was good. Somebody's like donated to suggest it. I didn't know this existed before I started putting these together. This is Ozzy 2 minutes after snorting like a metric ton of ketamine. What was Ozzy's drugs of choice? Uppers or downers? Regardless, whatever his favorite drug was, this is how it made him feel. Unk thought this was hard. I think this is hard. Am I Unk? This is me when I sleep on the floor every night because I've stopped using my bed because I am slowly losing my mind. This also goes so hard. This goes so hard. I'll wait to see what chat thinks about this one. Common consensus, 10 out of 10 hard. S tier. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. Bro is the pimp. Chat, calm down. Calm down with... No, it's not a monkey, chat. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. It's a masterpiece. Now, what sort of an anomalous creature has invaded this tier list, chat? And why is it on my screen? So it's got a red sumo wrestler body with an axe in his hand. Some sort of weird, like, shrew cross Mr. Potato Head covered with blood around his mouth. And there's just a plane, like, immediately, like, 9/11ing into the back of him. It's nonsensical, but it's great. There's also, like, what looks like kind of Japanese mountains in the background. This is not a monkey. Is this a monkey? I don't think this is a monkey. This is great, yeah. I know, this is a masterpiece. I agree. I 100% agree. So I don't know what this band's significance is with this kind of like seal-like creature. I don't know what it is, chat, but it's good. I don't know what it is, chat, but I'm not... You guys are all saying different things, but it's good. I don't know, that one's kind of mid. Oh my god. I've been drinking a lot of water, so I'm going to let you guys sit with this one whilst I go for a piss. I did wash my hands. You'd smashed the album cover. For that alone, it's going in. I don't want to ever listen to it. For that comment alone. Mid. Does anybody know the story behind this album cover? Like, what led them to do this, you know? Where do you get this photo of me and the boys? It's awful, yeah. But it's iconic. That starfish. Chat, you guys are being absurd today with your sexual comments about these album covers. Alright. This is a rare Skrillex L here, chat. This is a rare Skrillex L because not only is this cover pretty goddamn awful, the album is also pretty bad. This album is pretty bad. Snoop Dogg Missionary. God, good golly gosh, this is absolutely fantastic, is it not? I don't have much experience with them, to be honest. Take that how you will, chat. Yeah, it does the job perfect, absolutely perfect. And I already know this next one this makes me so incredibly happy to look at. I was in a terrible mood earlier. I didn't know if I was going to stream. I felt incredibly lonely today, chat. I'm going to be honest with you. I felt incredibly lonely pretty much all day. And I looked into the eyes of the George Jones bus, and I felt a glimmer of hope. And the glimmer of hope is the hope that inspired me to start the stream. This album cover to thank for the stream today, chat. Speaking of masterpieces, the Cracker Pack. This goes hard, chat, but I don't know if this can be a masterpiece. It does. I agree with you, chat, that this goes hard, but is this a masterpiece or not? Maybe we should have a different section for hard, right? Some serious shit indeed. It doesn't... Okay, maybe it doesn't get better than this. The masterpiece tier is getting fat. Good lord, who knew there were so many masterpieces and bad album covers? Alright, we got this Guar cover. Is there anything more Guar than the band being worshipped by the alien Huz? How long after 9/11 did this come out? Because it was obviously a tragedy. I want to know. This does not seem like it's modern. This seems like it's early 2000s. How long after 9/11 did this come out? This came out on 9/11? It was made before 9/11. There's no way. Really? Chat, don't turn me more schizo, please. This is not information that I need to know about. This is not information that I need to know about. Can we get a fact check on that, chat? Because was originally released on November 6, 2001 on Epitaph Records. But the original album cover was created in June 2001. This is getting spooky. The original cover of the album, created in June 2001, depicted Boots Riley and Pam the Funkstress destroying the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center using what appeared to be a detonator. The detonator was an electronic tuner. The album was scheduled for release in September, but after the September 11th attacks, when the Twin Towers were actually destroyed, the band decided to postpone the album's release until November so they could create new cover art. Boots Riley spoke about his fight to keep the album cover following the events of September 11th. There's been a whitewash in the media over the past couple of days over what the US's role in the world is, and the fact that they kill hundreds of thousands of people per year to protect profit. Now, how can I get to the point where I could be saying that on a world stage and interrupt the lies that CBS, CNN, NBC, and everyone is saying? In my view, that would be by keeping the cover. Not because I think looking at the cover, you get all of this message that I'm telling you, but as a way to have a platform to interrupt the stream of lies that are being told right now. That whole thing that's strange. I didn't think we were going to get into that. This one's great. This one's so good. Peter Rabbit, indeed. This is great. This is a masterpiece. This is simply just a masterpiece. And there's nothing... I did not want to do this to you, chat, but I did find this. Do you know what else I found? You know the doggy style position, POV. I'm sure some people in chat have done it. The album cover was that, except it was like cut off so you couldn't see the actual fucking. But it was like literally just that. And I was like, I cannot include this. And I was like, okay, there's so many batty album covers that came up. And I was like, you know what? I have to include one. And this one just makes me feel physically sick. This makes me feel physically sick. I hate this. I hate this. I would never listen to it. Speaking of feeling physically ill, I hate everything that this implies. I went on a dark path, chat, when I was looking for album cover. This is not hot in any way. I've never been so soft in my life. I love every single album cover that Black Flag puts out. I love the way everything's designed. It's great. I don't understand why that was even put. I don't get why that was put. This is great. I love this. Laying the Smackdown, Project Pat, fantastic. It's just like it's timeless, and it will come back around, and it will like this style of graphic design is something that I always think is gonna have a space in culture, like unironically, genuinely. Cosmic Cleavage. See, I wouldn't mind this one if it wasn't for the like heinously executed font at the bottom that says Cosmic Cleavage, and then it's like a robot pushing out titty things. This looks like AI, but it's not. I think this came out long before AI. Somebody put in this one. I think this is a great album cover. It's pretty much exactly my style of design. I love pretty much everything about it. I love what it connotes. I love all the little details all over it. I love the way the textures have been used and the effects have been put over it. This is me with my lazy eye. You can't tell, chap, I have a lazy eye. It's my downfall. It's why I'm failing as a man. Why is he looking at me like that? I don't like it. I'm not a fan. Everybody loves Danny Brown, but this is just not a good... Nah. Maximum mid, chat. Maximum mid. Everything they do always looks a little bit like AI. But this obviously came out long before AI was creating art like this. But the new music video is AI. It's like perfect for them. I like the circle around it. I like the textures of the green. I like the composition. It's just weird, but it's Igor. So, like, it fits Igor really well. What is he carrying? Is it like the Empire State Building? Yeah, he's carrying the Empire State Building. This is what I want to see when I walk into a record store. I can't explain to you why. I just love the anatomy of fish heads in many ways. And the fact that it's not one but two, in my opinion, it has to be a masterpiece. What are we thinking about Unk over here? Unk cooked? Unk cooks. Indeed. Stop spamming. I'm actually going to time you out. Imagine if it was just you sat looking at one album cover for the full hour saying nothing as if you were XQC. I wish I had the ability to stream to earn as much money as it, and that'd be fucking nice. What is this? I don't understand. This is pretty bad, right? It just doesn't make any sense. I don't understand what I'm looking at. I typically like the style, but there's nothing. There's no cohesion here. I'm not sure if this is actually an album cover or if somebody in my Discord just wanted to send a picture of their toenails. So is this an album cover, or did somebody in chat just want to send a picture of their toenail? This is not my toe. This is disgusting to look at. But if I saw this at a record shop, I would very likely immediately buy it. So for that reason and that reason only, it has to for its job, it has to be a masterpiece, right? Oh my god, the next one. Oh my god. He browned the skin, put on chains, reduced the eye size, increased his nose size, and increased his lip size. That is not me being racist. That is what he did on this cover. I'm not making a comment on what specific traits a black person may have. That is what he did for this cover, is it not? One of the most insane forms of blackface because it's highly edited, which means this took a lot of time to do and a lot of thought. Music, sex, drugs, money, and then death. Indeed. That's my life, chat. I don't have a Scooby-Doo what this is supposed to be. This does not look like me. I'm tempted to time me out for that one. This is a miss. This sucks. Oh my god, what is with these fucking... I've had enough of seeing shit like this. I hate 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 this. I don't like it. 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 I don't like what I'm looking at. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Project Pat out there. Thank you, Rat Food, for starting off the queue for when it closes. When this ends. Thank you. I don't like it. Chat, I don't like it. This, however, can't fault this in any way. Incredible, fantastic, beautiful. Cucumbers, spider. Oh my god, there's just nothing really better, is there? Now this I can get behind. Also, like, I've always thought, ever since I was a kid, I've always thought that like these might be the most perfect titties I think like I've ever seen. Just because I listened to Avex Twin when I was a kid, and I think it's more just because like I was like, oh boy, when I was a kid and watched this. I don't think this is a bad album cover at all. I think it's great. It's iconic. Avex Twin. It's fantastic. Another anomalous cryptid has entered the chat. I don't know what the this thing is. Oh, it's got like fingers that are vultures. Okay, I think it's pretty good. What the fuck is this? Got one more masterpiece, chat. So we're all done. Look at that, chat. Look at that. Any movement, or do you think this could be locked in? I think we've done pretty well today. That took 2 hours. Okay, nice one. That was quite fun. So yeah, that was the good, the bad, and the ugly, and the heinous, and the disgusting. Pretty good list of many different types of album covers there.